Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirai Nashta Prayeshu Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyamiva Gavam Ganaha Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyamiva Gavam Ganaha. Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyamiva Gavam Ganaha. Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyamiva Gavam Ganaha. Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyamiva Gavam Ganaha. Gambhira Vegaha, with great force and speed, Animisham, unceasingly, Jyotisham, of luminaries, Chakram, sphere, Ahitam, connected, Yasmin, around which Brahmati encircles, Kauravya, O Vidura, Medhyam, a central pole, Eva, as Gavam, of bulls, Ganaha, a herd. Saint Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, descendant of Kuru, as a herd of bulls circumambulates the central pole on the right side, all the luminaries within the universe sky unceasingly circumambulate the abode of Dhruva Maharaj with great force and speed. Saint Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, descendant of Kuru, as a herd of bulls circumambulates a central pole on their right side, all the luminaries within the universal sky unceasingly circumambulate the abode of Dhruva Maharaj with great force and speed. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. Each and every planet within this universe travels at a very high speed. From a statement in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is understood that even the sun travels 16,000 miles in a second, and from Brahma Samhita we understand from the shloka beginning, Yak Chakshur Esha Savita Sakala Grahana, that the sun is considered to be the eye of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda, and it also has a specific orbit within which it circles. Similarly, all other planets have their specific orbits, but together all of them encircle the pole star or Dhruvaloka, where Dhruva Maharaj is situated at the summit of the three worlds. We can only imagine how highly exalted the actual position of a devotee is, and certainly we cannot even conceive how exalted is the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnam Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarini. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gambhira Vego Animisham Jyotisham Chakramahitam Yasmin Brahmati Kauravya Medhyami Vagavam Ganaha. Saint Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, the descendant of Kuru, as a herd of bulls circumambulates the central pole on their right side, all the luminaries within the universal sky unceasingly circumambulate the abode of Dhruva Maharaj with great force and speed. Hare Krishna, everybody. Audio is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Gambhira. Gambhira means serious. There was one, Prabhupada was talking about becoming serious. Prabhupada was talking about we should be Gambhira. Gambhir. Grave. In English, the similar word is grave. So one devotee became totally silent. He's not speaking to anybody. So Prabhupada told him, grave doesn't mean to be silent. Grave means to become serious. Something Gambhir. I'll not talk to him. Gambhir means becoming serious. Where we use the word serious, sometimes in hospital you have seen the word. Kaisa halat hai? Serious hai. So then what we become? We become very careful. He's sick. We give medicine to him in time. Karte nahi karte? About times in medicine. Kuch bhi chahiye, we run and come. And all people are sitting, with great attention on him. So actually, we are also very serious. We are rotating in this universe uselessly, birth after birth, millions of births. At least by the grace of Prabhupada, we have that faith. For a normal man, he will laugh if you tell him. Now we have to become serious. We have to become serious. Our only problem, the difference between Srila Prabhupada, the great Acharyas and us, the difference is they are serious. For us, we are casual. I give you an example. We had Guru Maharaj visiting us, not now, 2014. So it was near Manipal, we had arranged a stay, some Ayurvedic treatment. So that time came Prabhupada Disappearance Day. So we were planning 4-5 items with me. So he came to know, say 108 items. Now it is some strange place, but actually people are around. Buses of people are coming to meet him. People are around, but doing nothing. Prabhupada get disappearance. They are not serious. The Prabhupada Disappearance Day. We finally, 100 items are offered. Once they were to the day I told you recently, that was Prabhupada. Prabhupada's Guru Disappearance Day, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. And Prabhupada asked the devotees, 12 o'clock is the feast being arranged. Prabhupada, because people will, many times we also, people will come in the evening. So we are doing festival in the evening. So we are cooking also in the evening. Prabhupada said, no. Any appearance, disappearance means feast should be at 12 o'clock. And that's why we fast till 12, then there should feast. So please make arrangements. So whoever was with Prabhupada, they went to the kitchen, they were traveling. Nobody was there. Then he went to the temple president. The cook had already gone and slept somewhere. Nobody was there, but there was no feast planned. So what happened? Prabhupada, nobody is there. So Prabhupada got up. And definitely Prabhupada is in the kitchen. All other people ran, whoever was around. Within 1 hour, we have to learn from Prabhupada. 1 hour. Altar means 1 hour. But we cannot match him. He's a pure devotee. Prabhupada was anyway an expert cook. Like, interesting thing is, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, who we know as an expert cook. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the way he describes, definitely is an expert cook. Rupa Goswami, Prabhupada, expert. Expert means he was really expert. Sometimes the disciples were not able to make properly. Prabhupada is to go and show them. Anyway, so expert. So now, Prabhupada within 1 hour made a feast, more than 12 items. Within an hour, everything was checked. And then he came back to his room. Big feast happened. All devotees came. Big Harinam happened. And they all, as youngsters, they all had big feast. And they gave one plate to Prabhupada. They saw Prabhupada had not touched it. He was very angry still. Why? They are not serious. Correct? So actually what we need is to become serious. Serious doesn't mean, serious means whatever we do. We don't have to do something new. Serious doesn't. What we are doing, do it seriously. That's all. And somebody in serious in spiritual life, what is the first thing he will do? Guru Ashraya. He will actually properly take shelter of the spiritual master. Ado Guru Ashraya. We see this as we wanted today. I titled it Lessons from the Life of Dhruva Maharaj. So do you see first element in his life? It was very serious. I have to see Krishna. Narad Muni tested him. Really? What is the use? You are a small child. इस उम्र में नहीं होता है. अरे बड़े बुढ़ापे में लोग कोशिश करते हैं, उसमें भी फेल हो जाते हैं. ये भी बच्चे क्या करेगा? 5 साल का बच्चा उठा घर जा. नहीं. I want to see. It's very serious. Narad Muni said, okay. So we have to be therefore learn from Dhruva Maharaj. The first thing, become serious. Sometimes people feel, yeah, possible nahi. If people do not follow rules and regulations, then they don't advance in spiritual life. They don't increase their love for Krishna. They don't feel happy in spiritual life. Then they start speaking, कौन गया back to Godhead? मतलब पहले जाते थे, आजकल कौन जाता है? ये सब story है. They start behaving in this way. I have seen some people. Very disgusting it is. You don't follow rules and regulation, why you're putting on others like that, correct? Who goes back to God? It is possible nahi hai. ठीक है, इतना काफी है. I will live with all kind of distraction. I will live with all kind of weaknesses. This is enough. This is way anyway. It is not possible. I am a conditioned soul. I have attachment, blah, blah, blah. Don't speak like that, please. Sometimes people say this life is not enough. I need millions of lives. Khadwanga Maharaj, we know the story. He was fighting for the Devatas. We know Arjuna also went to fight for the Devatas. Many great kings on earth used to go Star Wars to participate in that. And Arjuna also went to fight and punish big demons. There are, if you know the Brahman, they are very powerful. Just like we know about Devatas, equally powerful are the demons. We are actually very small in front of them. We are insects in front of even these Devatas and the demons. Imagine they are doing Samudra Manthan. We cannot even imagine. We can't do that. Can you stand on the ocean and put a mountain there and do Samudra Manthan? We are too small. We cannot do. So all the Devata demons. So Khatwanga Maharaj was helping, assisting the Devatas in fight with the demons. He was extremely powerful, so powerful that Devatas also call, if somebody is on earth, come, we have universal management problems, you help us. We have a small local problem, but we have a universal management problem. So sometimes they take help. We know the example of Arjuna, we know the example of Khatwanga Maharaj, very many more examples. So when he was doing that, so the Devatas asked him, you have been fighting so long for us. You have been so kind. You helped us in punishing these miscreants. Is there any way we can bless you? So he asked, can you tell me how much time I have remaining in this life? If the Devatas have little higher privileges, they can know some information. They said, yes, we have only a moment remaining. That's all. Please take me to Haridwar. So in a moment, they put him in a Haridwar, and in a moment, it completely surrenders to Krishna and goes back to God. So how much time Khatwanga Maharaj took to surrender to Krishna? A moment. You're talking about life. How much time Parikshit Maharaj took to surrender to Krishna? 7 days. We have 7 days with us. Another 7 days we'll spend. 1 more week is over. 1 more week is over. 1 more week is over. Chalra pura jindagi is over. We never became serious. And here it is, Shukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj, Tasmad Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishro Harihi. This is my favorite shloka, I keep quoting. Shrotavya Kirtitavyasya Smartavyam Ichchatam Abhayam. You want to become fearless, you want to go back to Godhead, continuously hear about the Lord. Shrotavya, continuously chant the Lord's glory. Smartavya, continuously think about the Lord. Then only you will be able to achieve the lotus feet of Krishna. So what is the principle? Possible. If you are serious, it is possible. In fact, we see that Prabhupada Guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada used to say, don't take many lives. This life itself go back to God. And this is what we see in the life of Dhruva Maharaj. Same life he went back to God. One life he went back to God. Correct? है ना? एक ही जिंदगी में he did it. Bharat Maharaj's case, we know that he took 3 lives. He was born as King Bharata. There he slipped, he got attached to, just imagine, a small distraction, very small distraction. He was not breaking any regulatory principles. Literally an attachment to the deer. If the heart there is any material desire, you have to take birth again. Becoming serious means becoming actually serious. Not that I maintain what to do. Material life means some attachment will be there. Then this Prabhupada movement is not meant for that. Then don't stop reading Prabhupada books. Because here, that's why you will not read also. Because Prabhupada in every line will kick out this nonsense. Some attachments are there. The Prabhupada used to say to disciples sometimes, allow me, I can kick out all your nonsense from your head. Allow me means you read my books. I'll kick out all. Prabhupada only talks about pure devotion. Sarvopadi virirmuktam tatparatvain nirmala. So all this kind of unwanted desires have to be. Imagine a small desire. You think about that, many people don't consider it very serious. How many people, even against the advice, house have dogs, cats, and yeah, they are so attached. They can't live without those animals. Okay? Like Jadabharata became a deer. You become a dog, you become a cat. Everything has its place. But at least those who are worshipping, having worship in the home, should not keep dogs and cats inside the house. Because then the moment you touch a dog and a cat, you have to take a bath. You cannot enter the altar. You cannot do puja with that. You're not doing worship anyway. Khichdi, that's all okay, khichdi. But if you're serious, like we are talking, the animals should be outside the house, not inside the house. We are not saying animals are not given affection, but not inside the house. Correct? Just like here also, so many dogs we have to chase away. I'm thinking of keeping a security guard just to chase away the dogs. So they cannot be inside the temple campus, not even a temple campus. The only business is throw urine and make place dirty. So becoming serious. Okay, so we need to become serious. So Dhruva Maharaj, you see, if he can achieve an exalted position like him, everybody is, another thing mentioned in the Gambhira, apart from that, everybody is circumambulating him. All the devatas, imagine. When Narada told the devatas, we are trying to kill Prahlad, the son of Kayadu. He's a great devotee. Even if you want, you cannot kill him, which he later proved. So all the devatas started circumambulating Prahlad Maharaj. They started circumambulating Kayadu, who was pregnant. So circumambulation is done in an element of respect. We have so many situations like that. We have Kapila Muni's father, Kardama Muni, also before he goes for his Vanaprastha, he circumambulates his own son and then he goes. Circumambulation is done in all the temples, correct? We also have Parikrama path. Some people go to rivers, they circumambulate rivers also. Narmada, they circumambulate Ganga. Some people do circumambulation of rivers. We do of holy dhamas. We have the circumambulation of Navadi Mandala Parikrama, which was actually started. Jiva Goswami actually personally instructed the great Acharyas of Gaudiya Sampradaya. They can do the 84 course parikrama. Then it was Navadi Mandala Parikrama. This is very important in our in Iskcon. But there are so many parikramas every Dhamma has. You go to Vrindavan, there is Barsana Parikrama, Vrindavan Parikrama, correct? So many parikramas are there. So this parikrama is done always out of respect. So just imagine the glories of Dhruva Maharaj, and we do sadhana daily, no? Correct? So continuously they are circumambulating Dhruva Maharaj just to get purified. We do not even know, see, for normal people, to accept the glories of Krishna is very difficult because we by nature are enemies. We cannot accept the glories of the Lord. Just in this purport proper in the ending, just imagine the glories of Krishna. Just imagine the glories of Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, there is a Vibhuti chapter for that. Glories of Krishna. Among this I am that. Among this I am that. And then after telling the whole chapter, Krishna says, what is the use of all this knowledge? Just by one ek amshena sthito jagat, just by one amsha of mind, I'm maintaining the whole universe. Okay? So this is very important. So how great is Krishna, we cannot even imagine. Brahma says that maybe you can count the atoms in the universe, that also. If you have a life of crores and crores of years, if you do only that, counting, even on earth you cannot count, but suppose you can count. It says still you cannot estimate the glories of Krishna. It is so. So we can never understand the glories, the depth of Krishna's heart. Krishna's heart is so deep, full of intense love for his devotees. But where? We are lost in love for cats and dogs. What we are going, Prabhupada says, people will love dog, but they will not love God. We are lost in this flimsy loves of this world. We are actually, our heart is not focused on Krishna. How do you love Krishna? You cannot even think about him. How are you going to love? And if you cannot love, it's by reciprocal. How are you going to think? Can you think about somebody whole day without loving him? Not possible. If you love somebody, you think about him whole day. So you're thinking about Krishna whole day. There has to be love, no? Then you can think about Krishna whole day. So anyway, so cultivating the love of Krishna is the whole process of Navavida Bhakti. How we cultivate love of Krishna. Okay? So what you have to do? You have to become serious, gambhir. Okay? So now understanding the glory of Krishna is so difficult. Unlimited. Similar is glories of his devotees. Therefore, pure devotees, they just when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the house of Haridas Thakur, he was glorifying him with 5 mouths, as if 5 mouths. With great heart he was glorifying. But we have no time to read the glories of Haridas Thakur. We have no time to read the glories of Dhruva Maharaj. In fact, this chapter concludes, but some people read it like Karma Kanda, Jyotisha. You know, there was one Jyotish. Yeah, you do this, you will get that. They read the Karma Kanda angle, the blessings of Shruti Phala. That should not be. We are mainly interested in becoming pure devotees. But automatically, highest punya is there just by Shruti Phala, by hearing. So whole day we get opportunity to hear. We want to hear activities of somebody wonderful, correct? We want to hear. That's why we are reading. Why not hear the activities of great devotees like Dhruva Maharaj? In fact, in this chapter, some 10, 15 shlokas are going on glorifying how nice, what all blessings are there in just hearing. I was just thinking maybe next shloka it is ending. So next, so many shlokas. How fortunate it is to just hear with faith the glories of Dhruva Maharaj. Okay? So how you will hear? If somebody thinks only Jai for himself, how will he going to hear? So we have to become humble. We have to understand our position, that I am not at all serious in spiritual life. Okay? Become serious. That means spiritually advancing person means he is serious. He is serious. He knows he is sick. He is rotating unnecessarily this material world, correct? He knows he's sick. Just like I gave an example in a hospital, he's serious. We are also seriously sick, full of material desire, full of sinful desire, and no energy to serve Krishna, so lethargic, so dull. Whole day is wasted without doing any practical service to Krishna. We don't feel we have to become serious. Yeah, we have to become serious. And then second thing is that Guru Ashrayaha. We have to take sincerely shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Very sincerely shelter. Ado Guru Ashaya. Very important. Just like we learn from the life of Dhruva Maharaj, one thing he was serious, second thing, didn't he take shelter of the, Narad Muni? Yes, he took. Correct? Narad Muni tested him. That is he serious enough? Okay? In Iskcon, things are like a system. We see, okay, these are all external. The real shelter is independent of all the dikshas and all. This is just systems. Am I really serious? Then person will try to please the spiritual master. Like we see in the life of Srila Prabhupada, Guru Ashaya, whole life. Used to say, I came under the protection of my spiritual master. You know? So Guru Ashaya, taking shelter of the spiritual master, trying to please him. trying to obey the rules and regulations which are given by the spiritual master. Okay? That is very important. That is called Guru Ashaya. Okay? So what is the symptom of a serious person? First thing you will do, take shelter of a pure devotee. Okay? And execute Krishna consciousness on his orders, not what I like. Very important. And then next thing is that tapasya. What do the Guru gives? Tapasa brahmacharye na yamena va damena va tyagena satta shauchavyam yamena niyamena va. Tapasya begins with brahmacharya. The first element of tapasya is brahmacharya, controlling sex desire. Suppose somebody is there, very great tapasya. He eats only once in 3 days. Correct. In fact, such kind of tapasya was given by Narad Muni to Dhruva Maharaj. He executed with detail. Once in 7 days, once in 14 days, once in 21 days. He was doing that. Within 6 months, his tapasya was so intense. We cannot even imagine. Because Narad Muni knew I'm meeting a very serious person. Now, such kind of tapasya Srila Prabhupada has not given us. So don't have to do. But Narad Muni gave such kind. You think we will not have done that? Once in 7 days you breathe and Allah. Once in 7 days you drink water. मर जाएंगे भाई हम तो. पहले दिन ही खत्म हो जाएंगे. दूसरे दिन तो मिलेंगे भी नहीं. So imagine the tapasya given and how seriously he is executing what his Guru has given. So what standard of tapasya Prabhupada has given and he given as an example. Follow that. No problem. So but do that. And what is the first element of tapasya? Brahmacharya. If there is no control of sex desire, what is the tapasya? You will think a फोकट है. नहीं, वो illicit sex करता है, but खाता नहीं है, सोता नहीं, अरे बकवास, है ना? You will listen. So first element of tapasya is control of sex desire. Tapasa brahmacharya. Then next, yamena niyamena. But if this is broken, then the rest of the tapasya is useless. Nobody will listen also. Bhagwas. We sometimes what happen, for other person we are ready, for ourselves we are not ready. If I tell, we heard about so many, they got arrested also, they are sitting in jail. नहीं बहुत अच्छा था. हर दिन 4 गीता का 4 चैप्टर पढ़ता है, हर दिन 2 घंटा ये करता है 4. आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस, है ना? सुनोगे क्या? नहीं, अपने लिए यहाँ चलता है. नहीं, तपस्या. So tapasya, whatever, there is a famous shloka of Rishabdeva, tapo divyam. We should do tapasya, not whimsical. Tapasya is done order of the Guru. Follow that. Okay? But the Guru has given example, Guru has given order. Do that. That is called tapasya. So do tapasya, getting up in the morning. That's a tapasya. Only if I am attached to spiritual master, I'll do that. Because that is his order. Tapasya. Okay? Following regulative principle. Tapasya. Okay? These are all varieties of tapasya. You can put in different categories, but I am putting in tapasya, everything, all these things. So somebody is serious in spiritual life, what is the first thing he will do? Take shelter of an Acharya. Because from him tapasya is coming, not your nonsense, your ideas. That is, tapo is divyam, not whimsical. The first thing, take shelter of an Acharya. Very sincerely take shelter. We have our spiritual master also, Diksha Guru. On behalf of Prabhupada, he is instructing us. Okay? We take shelter. Although in the 64 elements of devotion service, nectar devotion says the first and most important element is Adho Guru Ashaya. Take shelter. And what are the Guru? Sadharma preach. In fact, what I should do, how do I advance in spiritual life? Sadharma preach. Okay, so then we follow the rules and regulations. This is tapasya. So he was very serious. He took shelter of the spiritual master. And what is wonderful that he did at 5 years of age. At 5 year age, generally Prahlad Maharaj says, the first 20 years in life, people are not serious. They are not serious. They play around, they waste time around. Practically, they don't do anything constructive for their own or others' benefit. And first 20 years go like that. The first 10 years, so child himself knows what he's doing. 10 to 12 years, 10 to 20, they are playful, mostly. But just imagine a 5-year-old child, Dhruva Maharaj. Now, our children cannot imitate him, or neither Prahlad Maharaj. He was not interested in childish sports or anything. He was at 5 years of age, interested to see the Lord face to face. It's not the mother told, come back. The Narad Muni therefore tested him. Hey, क्या ट्राई कर रहा है? इस उम्र में घर जा यार. और वो पूरी जिंदगी लगा के लोग नहीं कर पाते. छोटा बच्चा है, भी जा घर में सो, थोड़ा खिलौना खेल, जा जा जा, है ना? छोटे बच्चे को तो लोग बहुत कुछ बोल देते हैं. बच्चे भी बहुत कुछ. Child also says something very big. Oh, I saw a big mountain. People know he's simply having fun. Correct? Therefore, children's like cartoons because big things, huge mountain, huge fire, this, that. So nobody takes it seriously. When Krishna many times used to kill big, big demons, children used to come home. So people used to laugh. Bacche bolte hain kuch. Hai na? When Krishna, that was the time Krishna broke the 2 trees, big. That is the time they went and told Krishna, the children speak simply. Or when Krishna kicked his leg and broke the whole demon which was in the cart. So they say Krishna just put his leg and broke the whole cart. People think, "Bacche ko bol dete," fantastic thing, है ना? So therefore, same when Narad Muni is trying to test him, are you serious? He found actually, even though he's a 5-year boy, he's very serious to see Krishna. That is separate. He wants to see Krishna for something, but he's very serious. So we have to take how many lessons we can take. Now you all give me more examples, but I could take these lessons from his life. Only 5 years of age, he was so serious. We are grown up. We have heard Prabhupada for how many? From my 30 years or over, some of you 10 years, 1 year, 5 months, few months. Are we serious first? Look at a small child, only 5-year-old child. Now, do you expect a 5-year-old child to be so serious that he saw the Lord within 6 months? So serious. No, Krishna is not pleased by these externals. Krishna said, look at his seriousness. This boy, he has stopped the breathing of the whole universe by tapasya on me. He's totally samadhi on me. With a 5-year-old boy, within 6 months he achieved. This is not, isn't it an example for us to become serious in spiritual life? I gave an example of 1 moment. We have an example of 7 days. Here is an example of 6 months. Saw the Lord face to face. With the example of Narad Muni also, the similar age, seeing the Lord face to face. Prahlad Maharaj also similar age, 5 years only. And to see the Lord face to face and offer such wonderful prayers and show such intense faith to the devatas that even they got scared when they saw the Lord. But Prahlad Maharaj was not scared. As I was pointing out, the devatas said, we are not able to think about you, the Lord, because of fear of Kamsa. Now you have killed him, we can think about you. There's so much fear that we are not able to think about you. And here Narada is sitting in the, Prahlad Maharaj, sitting in the house where it's attempt to kill him every day. And he's in Smarana of the Lord, unbroken. Okay, so much inspiration and given. So what do we see in Dhruva Maharaj's life? Okay, one example is he's very serious, not interested in playthings, even at the age of 5 years, is determined to see the Lord face to face. Okay? He took shelter of Narad Muni, obeyed every instruction of him very, very seriously. Thirdly, he did the tapasya, unimaginable tapasya. And all these are all symptoms because he's a very serious. He wants to see. I am sick rotating in the metal world. I am serious. Correct? We should see, unless we understand there is a problem, we will not look for a solution. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita says, Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. The person who becomes serious, who has darshan, will understand my real problem is actually birth, old age, disease, and death. The rest things are all drama going on in this world. This is my main problem. Correct? This problem has to be solved. I have to solve this problem. I don't want to take birth. I have to become serious. So a serious person understands this is the main problem. That's all is drama going on in this world. So any other quality you feel in Dhruva Maharaj, anybody, which was very interesting for you? Yes, which is touching. It is a big inspiration for all of you. Yes? Yeah, it's open.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it is determination, Prabhuji. At a very young age, that determination, and we learn a story from us, learn also from a story like, Sparrow. It showed the determination to get back its eggs, Prabhuji. So we need to be determined, Prabhuji, in Bhakti also.
Very good, very good. Yesterday
Hare
we
Krishna.
yeah, so at least a Guru Ashraya, we yesterday have around 150 forms we have sent for Diksha. Some are for first, and those who are doing Seva in the temple, committed Seva in the temple, even for them second. I think 15 have gone for second, 135 for first. Yes. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Like this Nirjala Ekadasi, second time I have been doing this. So, so whenever Nirjala Ekadasi comes, the day before, I used to think only of Dhruva Maharaj. See how the small baby is able to renounce everything and just stay with straw, with leaves, dry leaves, air, and just water. And such a grown-up person, me, why can't I do it? So that gave the motivation, and I started. I did it, and you believe it or not, even the next day also till 6 o'clock, I was not able to. I didn't feel thirsty at all. So it's really amazing, like that kind of baby giving inspiration to each and every one of us. So
Yes,
that's a
very nice.
take-home point which we
Thank
got
you,
it
thank
from
you.
Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, anybody else? What is an example you learn from what touches you maximum from, you may repeat it, doesn't matter. Supriti Mataji, what touches you actually from this example? What touches you from this story of Dhruva Maharaj? Don't worry. Gunashi Mataji, yes, anybody? What touches you hearing this pastime?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Neeraja Mataji, tell me, what touches you? Yeah.
Prabhuji, though he attained such a big benediction from Lord Krishna at a very early age, he was not at all proud of it.
Very nice, very
Proud.
nice. Beautiful. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The humility and the
Prabhuji,
humbleness.
Yeah, continue.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, it is a faith. When Mother said you can get solution from Krishna, he was completely faithful of her words. And he went there with
Yeah.
total...
So very good. Is that okay? Shripada was saying that even though he climbed Vaikuntha, he didn't forget his Patapradasha Guru. Very good, very nice. Enthusiasm. You all speak. I can want to hear. Devotee's voice is nice. We get blessed. Yes, Dr. Manushi, what do you feel? Start speaking now.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. It is basically his determination and his consistency, because even when he grew up, he was an adult, he was anointed king, and he was the most powerful king in the world. But he was never distracted from his principal purpose. And he knew that this was his appointed duty on earth. So he must fulfill that duty without any selfishness. And towards the end of life, he procured justice for his brother, for his stepmother who had ill-treated him. For her also, he went looking for justice. And then when his grandfather told him that this is not the correct way, you stop now, he stopped immediately. So his humility, Prabhuji, and his consistency in following the principles of the Lord. It is so remarkable, Prabhuji, I can't say. We keep faltering in our determination every day, every moment. I'm sitting and listening to you and thinking, I must be far more serious. But second moment, something happens and my seriousness falters. But still, the basic desire to be serious is very much within us. And you are our Pathadarshak, our Guru Prabhuji. So you are representing,
Thank you,
you are representing Lord here, Prabhuji.
So see,
Hare Krishna,
imagine,
Prabhuji.
his qualities are so great. All the devatas, they know we cannot have that seriousness. They're just circumambulating him. Because they are Devata, they can understand how great he is. Because they're just circumambulating him with, Abba, Abba, like that. Just circumambulating, continuously circumambulating him. All the planet, all the luminaries, actually whole universe circumambulating him with great respect, great devotee. Very nice. Yes, Suprita Mataji, Hare Krishna, you wanted to add something which touched you?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, the most important thing that moved about Dhruva Maharaja's story is he was an ideal son. Like he listened to his mother so nicely. When his mother said, "Don't speak ill when you're angry," he stopped speaking angry. And
Nowadays,
when he was ready, yes, Prabhuji.
Nowadays,
And when
the biggest
he,
problem of the parents is that the children don't listen.
yeah, that's so true. Now, no ideal son actually. And when he was ready to board the flight and he was about to reach Vaikuntha Loka, he missed his mother. He said, "Can we also take my mother? She is the only person who is responsible for my position
Big
now."
big heart he has.
Yes, Prabhuji. We
Yes.
can't find such
Prabhuji,
souls here, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji, there's another thing I thought of that you told us when teaching us the Bhagavad Gita, that the Lord never forgets. So even if at the end of life we can't remember something because we are in agony, Lord never forgets. So in this case also, Lord didn't forget that his mother was his Pathadarshak and he was taking her along because she was such a great devotee herself. And he remembered and he saw her. So the Lord's determination to get all of us back and his mercy is also a very important thing, a lesson for me. Prabhuji.
यार एक घंटे
Hare
को होता
Krishna.
उसमें पूछते हाँ
Hare
एक सिम पे रख के चले जाओ नहा लो
Now,
हरे नहा लो
yeah, Hare Krishna. Yes, Gunashi Mataji, something struck you.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Pranam. So one thing in every time we have people showing path, like Guru is showing us the way, like what we should do and what we should not do, or how we can progress in bhakti. So with faith and determination, he followed what was instructed to him. So that was what is more touching, like we getting the knowledge, but also implementing what has been guided to us. So that is great, Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
I
Yes,
remember that how Dhruva Maharaj regretted that he couldn't make the most when Lord Krishna appeared before him. Like he was after materialistic thing and not for the divine spirituality he should have asked
Beautiful.
for. So that regret was there. And another point is like how he
See, we are always desiring material desires. Do we feel regret? We don't feel any regret. We
Yes,
don't feel ashamed. We desire all day, we desire material things. In front of the Lord also, ye kar do, wo kar do. We don't feel ashamed also. He's feeling so ashamed. Cheh, I asked Lord for
yes,
this one.
very true, Prabhuji. And even in midst of his anger, when he was so much angry, killing all the yakshas, when his grandfather advised him, like he obeyed and he stopped. So that is very remarkable quality.
Very
So
nice. Okay, very nice. Yes,
thank you so
Adam. Thank you.
thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Pujya Brinda Mataji. Yes.
See, the Lord listens to everyone actually. See, whatever best he does. See, first, instead of giving the darshan directly, first he sends a guru. So Narada Muni, he meets Narada Muni and he gives him a diksha and that mantra also, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Then after tapasya, he gives him his audience, the Lord. So first the Lord sends him the guru. For everybody in life, it's like that. The Lord first sends him the guru. It happened to me also when I came to Iskcon first. I met you all. Then later on, I developed bhakti, but still I'm not perfect. I'm still developing and I'm trying to become
See,
perfect.
the point is that Guru Ashraya is not one moment affair. It keeps developing. The more I become serious in spiritual life, more you see the glories of Prabhupada manifest in your heart. So great. It's like all the Devata, the glories of Dhruva Maharaja, because they are great. Devatas are great. They can understand the glories of Dhruva Maharaja. With great respect, they're going around. Wow, what a person, what a person. They're not tired. They're still rotating, still rotating. You know, parikrama, they are not stopped parikrama. Yes, Hare Krishna. Gurushi
Hare
Mata.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Arunai Prabhu, yes, Arunai Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, you had told about externals and internals. So he's a very good example of, irrespective of our external situations, how we can isolate ourselves and be very pure internally, always keeping the remembrance of God and making sure that we remain focused to Krishna rather than any external situations that we are in. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Shavani, you wanted to add some certain things which I remembered from the past time. In fact, don't worry, the glorification of Dhruva Maharaj will go on for 10 more shlokas. And don't be tired. All the devatas are not able to finish the glorification. They're rotating, rotating, rotating. So you don't be tired. 10 more shlokas of glorification. What is there? And my glorification I can happen for years. Somebody's should be 30 seconds. So now also some more things which are missed out today. When Vaikuntha Vimana came, Dhruva Maharaj went and paid obeisance to everybody. He was not proud. Interesting. That missed out. And, okay, there are something which I didn't hear. Yes, Supreet, you wanted to speak. Okay, we now close. Neerija Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have a question. This Krishna karma and akarma, both are same, Prabhuji?
What is that?
Krishna karma and akarma.
See what happened. These are all play of words. Akarma word can be taken in many ways. Generally, we take akarma as not doing work. That is the literal meaning. Akarmani ma bhava. Correct? Bhagavad Gita says, karmane vatikarate ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetubu ma te sangostu akarmani. Here the word akarmani means not doing our duties. Correct? So karma can also mean not doing duties. Correct?
Okay.
But sometimes when a karma is being used in the word of fruits, so then the meaning changes, correct? Karma means positive, vikarma means negative. Akarma at that time means which has no fruit. It's a different meaning. What aspect of the meaning you are meditating of karma? Okay?
Okay, yes.
Adi Deva Gopesh Das, Hare Krishna, what is you wanted to add something? Adi Dev, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, like when you mentioned about the Vaikuntha Vimana, I got remembered that when the Vaikuntha Vimana came, first he did his sadhana, then he paid obeisances to all the devotees, and then he aboarded the Vaikuntha Vimana.
Yes, yes. Very nice.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
He didn't say, saw, did you all see? Did you see? See? Vaikuntha Vimana has come. Okay. Anyway, I bless all of you. He will do it different way. Therefore, Vaikuntha Vimana will not come for us. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you, everybody. Vancha Kalparubhascha Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava Anant Kodi Vaishnava Jai Srila